Hello, 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 hello. Sorry I am late. Alex had basketball. I need to adjust my camera here just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to give it just a minute and see if anybody pops on here. We're going to be doing some everyday looks. We're going to wing it, play it by ear, because I don't really have anything planned. So we're just going to see what comes out of it. Okay, hello, Miss Mellow. This one's going to be for you. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, I have nothing planned, so we're just going to see out of the palettes that I have what comes out of it for an everyday look. Okay, so always start with primer, because it's a crime not to prime. Sorry I'm late. We were at basketball tonight, and yeah. Okay, so just putting our primer on. And we're going to let that sit for a minute, like we always do. Hi, Uncle John. Nice to see you. Okay. Alright, we're just going to let that sit for a minute, like we always do. I wanted to tell Lisa, I haven't seen her on here yet though, she wanted to check out the Stiff Upper Lip lip stain. We're going to try that. And I got a different color concealer. I'm going to try that as well. I went with a lighter shade to give a little bit more highlight, but I may have already lost it. Nope, there it is. Okay, so yeah, so normally I wear organza. Hi, Carly. Normally I wear organza, but we're going to try Scarlet, which is the lightest one. See what the extra little highlight gives. Okay, so as everybody knows, we already primed. Hi, Savannah. And we're going to, obviously, hi Danny, start with our Flawless 4, which is our primer. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. So, Flawless 4, primer, foundation, concealer. You can either do a pressed powder bronzer or a foundation brush. Those two, you can swap out whichever one you want. I do have a bundle going on right now, so you guys can message me later if anybody wants one. Oh, I do need to say this really quick before I get started. This palette, the beautiful, beautiful pinks, plum, and kind of a dusty, rosy mauve, and a white shimmery. I've told everybody these are limited edition. And they're only good for the month of February, as long as they're available. And just so everybody knows, today is only the 8th, and these are 60% sold out, okay? So it is the palette, comes with a crease brush, and a Bonbon tinted lip moisturizer of your choice. So if anybody wants one of these, please, please, please let me know. Because they're going to be gone soon. They'll probably only be available for a couple more days. And then forever they are gone. Okay, so let's get back to our... Okay, so I've already primed, ladies. Always prime, prime, prime. And now I'm going to use my Touch Liquid Foundation. And I use Taffeta. It's a pretty common color for a lot of people. I find a lot of people are Taffeta. Okay. And normally I would do my eyes first, but I want to get through my Flawless 4. So I'm going to use 4 drops. As you can see, it's just 4 drops. And I'm going to just put that all over, really under my eyes, because as you can see, I've got some serious circles there. As always, I always have dark circles. And like I was saying, I'm going with a lighter concealer tonight, so we'll see how that works out. I like my organza concealer that I normally use, but I really wanted some real highlight, so we're gonna see how that looks. And for those of you that are just tuning in, go ahead and share the video and comment that you shared. If you're watching it on a replay, go ahead and just comment replay, and you can still share after the fact. And we are going to try to, we're kind of winging it, flying by the seat of our pants here tonight, and we're going to try to do just an everyday look that you could wear to work. Not, we normally do something dramatic and, night out on the townish. We're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to do basic. And I have nothing planned, so we're just going to see what comes out of these palettes that I have. Okay. All right. So we have that put on, and now we are going to go with some concealer. And like I said, I'm going to go with a lighter concealer tonight. And let's see. Always do your triangle or starburst, or hello McKenna, nice to see you. Okay, so there's one, and we're actually even going to bake this in tonight so that it stays. We'll see what it looks like with the lighter concealer. And then I can just tell my husband I baked all day. I don't think he'll buy it, but I'm going to go ahead and go down my nose. You guys have heard me say that I have a little bit more of a broad nose, so I like to highlight it. And then I'll use my bronzer to contour it. Just so it thins it out. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. And I'm going to put a little on my forehead. You don't have to, anywhere that you're, if I had a big, huge chin, I probably wouldn't want to highlight it. I do have a little bit of a tall forehead, so I don't have to highlight it, but I like it highlighted. Okay. Right? You baked all day. See, that's all I gotta say. Okay. So now I am going to use my rose water spray, okay, which is, rose water is fantastic. It's a toning spritz. It's very cooling and soothing to the face when your face is tired. And I'm going to spray my blender ball, because you never want to use your blender ball when it's wet. Oh boy, hello Chris Bame again. And I'm just going to blot that in. Just blend it just a little, because I'm going to bake it in. So I just want to blend it a little, not a lot. Mr. Chris. Okay. Now, with my blender ball still damp, I am going to get my translucent powder, which is, it's just a, I don't want to say clear because it's not clear, but it's translucent, okay? It's like a setting powder, okay? And I am actually going to dip my blender ball in it because it's already damp, and I am just going to put this wherever I put that highlighter or concealer. And what's going to happen, I'm going to bake it in, which means that I'm covering it up with this powder, and what it's going to do is it's going to use my body temperature, and it's going to literally just like bake it in, and where it's going to last all day long. Okay? Okay. now, I know it looks a little scary right now, but it won't. Okay, so now I'm going to do some contouring because I really want to get my Flawless 4 in, okay? So that everybody can see, and for those of you that need to get this Flawless 4, send me a picture of your bare naked face in natural light and I'll get a color match for you, okay? I promise you will love it. Okay, so when you contour, start at the hairline, go down into the hollows of your cheeks, okay? And I always do my jawline because for those of us that have possibly a double chin, possibly, as you can see, that when you add that darkness, it brings your chin out, pushes your neck back, so it gives the appearance that you no longer have that. Hi, Ange, or maybe Bill. Okay, I'm going to do, I do the side of my nose. This is where it's going to narrow out my nose for those of us that have a little bit more of a broad nose. Okay. And then I'm going to put just a little on my forehead just to maybe shorten it up a little bit and give it a little bit of color. Okay, this pressed powder that I'm using is chenille. So you've got your foundation is one color. Your concealer, if you want to highlight, is going to be a few shades lighter than your foundation, and then your pressed powder is always going to be several shades darker to give you your contouring. Or you can use a pressed powder that is the same color to for a more fuller coverage. Okay. So normally when you bake this in, you're going to let it sit about 10 minutes. I'm obviously going to wash my face when we're finished here, so I don't need to wear it all day. So we're going to go ahead and start blending. Please, ladies, make sure that you blend your neck. You do not want to look like your head belongs to somebody else. Okay. And I am going to blend that in. And as you can see, hi Karina, that baking did wonders. Really highlighted, okay? Okay. Okay. Now, okay, so that is our Flawless 4, okay? As you can see, my dark circles are much better, and sorry, my emails are blowing up over here. Sorry, I can't see when the email drops down. Okay, and so we use the bronzer to give us a little bit of color and a little bit of definition. So if you have, you know, maybe a little bit thicker face or whatever, it gives you the appearance of 10 pounds lighter, which everybody likes. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the face. And like I said, I have nothing planned, so we're just going to use some palettes and see what comes of it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is eye primer. I like eye primer for a couple different reasons. Literally, that's all you're going to use. So eye primer will make sure makeup go on smoother. It kind of evens out the, I have kind of dark eyelids, so it evens that skin out so that it looks, you know, more uniform. And it's going to stop your makeup from creasing, and it's going to last all day, okay? You do not have to let it sit like you do the primer, like the regular face primer. You can just get right to it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm probably going to use a couple different palettes. So, okay, so we have our Moodstruck Addiction palette number 4, okay? We also have our Valentine Moodstruck, it's called Beloved palette, which again, ladies, is already 60% sold out. So if you want one, please let me know that you want one. Just comment in the comments, hashtag need it, and we'll get you one, okay? And we're also have, what else do we have? Oh, we have our rose gold palette. I'm sure we're going to find something fantastic out of this, okay? Okay, so we're going to start with, I will use my my brush that's angled on one end, and it's actually got your little pad at the other end. And we will start with, I don't know. Okay, we're going to start with, out of the palette number 4, we're going to start with Tender. And we're just going to put this all over, okay? We're going to do the whole entire eyelid with this. Okay? Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Like I said, I'm just covering the whole eyelid with this light, very neutral color. It gives me a nice, basically, palette to work with. Okay. So, let's see. We're going to do something very, very simple that you can wear to work every day. And we're going to use, well, let's use Secretive out of the palette 4. And I'm just going to flip it over and use the angled edge, okay? And we're going to do what? I don't know, but let's see. Let's, sorry, I got to use a mirror because my phone as a mirror doesn't always work out well. Okay, so I'm just going to, go a little bit above my crease. I have hooded eyes, so what that means is that if I put this in my crease, as soon as I open my eyes, as you can see, my eyelids disappear, which means basically like I have a hood. So I'm going to put it over, above a little bit, just so that you can see it when I open my eye, okay? And we're not going to use a lot, just to give it a little bit of color. And again, this is from the palette 4, Secretive. Okay, and we're going to actually, we're going to try anyway. We're going to pull it in here like this, just to give us that, you know, a definitive line there. Okay. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to do? Do we want to put some other color? Let's see. Oh, I know. Let's go with, I'm going to get my crease brush. This crease brush is fantastic. It actually it didn't came with anything. It came with my Beloved palette. Okay, so we used Secretive. Now we're going to use some of this pink shimmery. This is Slick. And we're going to use the crease brush just so we can add a little bit more color up there. You know, a little dimension, but not darker, because this is an everyday look. So we don't want to go darker. We want, you know, we want to be able to wear this to work and not have people be like, whoa, where's she going? Okay. Okay, so now let's try some. I am going to use just this little fluffy brush. It's not a blender brush, it's just smaller. And I'm actually going to use Optimistic out of this rose gold palette. It's beautiful little shimmery, and we're going to put it here. Okay. also, now we're going to take Tender again, okay? And we're going to put this Tender using that same fluffy brush. We're going to put it up here on the brow bone. Just give our brow bone a little dimension there. I need to go back in just with a little bit of the Secretive. Just straighten that line up a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, ladies, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's go in with, I'm going to go in with Brave, which is this real dark color here in the palette number 4. And I'm going to go in with an eyeliner brush. And I'm actually going to, well, I'm going to use a mirror to start with because this is small. I have a hair on my face. I am going to basically make some eyeliner, but I'm not going to go all the way across. Hi, Jenna. I'm not going to go all the way across. Just about 3/4. Okay. And then I'm going to just pull it over just about halfway on the top. This way, if you use an eyeshadow for that, it still gives you the appearance that you've got some eyeliner on, but it's not so stark. It's not so harsh. It's more forgiving, okay? And now I have all this on, and so now I'm just going to take my blender brush, okay, which is just this really nice, soft, fluffy brush. And I'm just going to blend all this in, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm going to go back in just a little bit with a little bit more Optimistic out of this Rose Gold palette. I almost dropped it. Okay, just to go back in right here where I didn't apply any of the Brave Dark as eyeliner. And I'm also going to put just a little bit down here and in the corner, okay? Just to brighten the eyes up a little bit, okay? Now, I think that's all we're going to do on the eyes because we wanted this to just be a nice, simple, I can wear it to work. For you know, some of us, we work in a place where we don't necessarily want to look like a girl, but at the same time, we still want to feel like we're a girl. Okay, so now, where is my mascara? Where is my mascara? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I'm going to go in. Okay, so for those of you who have been following me, I had lash extensions for like a year. And when I took them off, my eyelashes were extremely, extremely short, okay? So, I have been using the Esteem Lash Serum. And you're going to be amazed when I put my mascara on how much my eyelashes have grown. I was amazed, okay? So, we're going to... This mascara is absolutely amazing. It is epic mascara. If you missed my sale I was doing, you still need to get it because it's amazing. I just put in a bulk order last night for people from my sale. And so let's see. It's really hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. It's that whole walking and chewing gum at the same time. I'm not very good at it. Okay. But as you can see, this mascara is amazing. Okay, and I like to let the top sit for a minute. I don't know how it is that I hold my eye or what it is that I do, but as soon as I go to apply my bottom lashes, I invariably get the tops touching my lids, which just messes up my makeup, and yeah, so. Okay, so I'm going to just let that sit, and while that is sitting on the top, I am going to, if I can get it open, I am going to put on a little bit of this blush, and this is Sweet. That's the color of this, and it's really soft. It's really, it's very nice. It's okay. Give my cheeks a little bit of color. And then I'm going to actually use, I'm going to use this other little brush that I have, and I'm actually going to take some of the, in this Beloved palette, I'm going to use some of the Unwavering, the really soft, shimmery, and I'm actually going to use that as highlighter tonight. Just, why not? Okay. See, you can use anything, any of these products. You guys have seen me use the lip liner to get rid of the dark circles. You can literally, these products are so versatile. You can, you know, just put them wherever you want. There's no rules or, you know, I mean, you just do whatever you want. Okay. And we can't go without eyebrows. Eyebrows are a must for me. Okay, so we're gonna, we have brow pencil that has a nice spoolie on the end that I like to just, you know, straighten them up a little bit. But I hate to say this, but I'm not very good when it comes to using an eyebrow pencil. I've always used a brow powder, and it's just what I'm comfortable with. But when I have used this, it goes on really, it's like butter. I mean, it's very smooth and creamy. I'm not very good with it. So I like to use, this is the Moodstruck Brow Palette, and this one's for brunette. They have a blonde and then a darker. It's not black, but it's definitely darker than for the brunette. The blonde one works really well for gingers, I'm told. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just, whenever you do your brows, stay in the hair. There's no need to draw all over your face. If you have, you know, a little bit of a spot that's a trouble area, that's fine to, you know, fill that in, but there are rules to brows. I've said this in probably every one of my videos. Corner of your nose, edge of your eye should be the end of your brow. Your nose, your pupil should be your arch. Your nose, your inner eye should be the outer edge, or the I guess, the inner edge of your brow. Okay, so no need to... Hi, Jessica. No need to get crazy on them, okay? And then this has a wax in it also. I like to I'll do the wax when I'm finished because it just makes them last all day. You don't want to use a whole lot of the wax because the wax can almost look shiny, which you don't want. You just want it enough so that it stays all day. They stay in place. They don't get all crazy on you. Okay, see, like that? I don't know what I just did there. Okay, but remember, they are sisters, not twins. They're not ever going to look exactly alike. Okay? But we want them close. And for whatever reason, the more you mess with it, the less alike they look. So I'm going to leave them alone now, and I'm going to go to the wax, and I'm just going to fill in with a little bit of wax, okay? Even though I am going to bed after I wash my face, and I'm probably not going to need them to stay all day, but if we're going to do it, let's do it right. Okay. Brows are a must, ladies. I don't care if they're big, they're small, whatever, they're a must. Okay. I'm going to finish some eyelashes here. Hi, Valerie. Okay, I'm going to finish some eyelashes. I already did the tops. And for those of you just tuning in, we were going for, a couple people wanted to see just an everyday look that you can just wear to work. And, you know, doesn't look like looks like you started with your best foot forward, but you don't look like you're walking the red carpet or anything like that, okay? So, let's see. Sorry, I had to get a mirror because I couldn't see in my camera. This mascara is amazing. Amazing. I don't know if this does it justice, but it's amazing. Jessica, you need to get some. I tried to talk Jeremy into getting you some, and yeah, he didn't go for it. Okay. Let's see. So, I cannot talk and apply at the same time, of course. Okay, so... this is about it for this look, ladies. I think you know, like I said, I didn't have a plan. It was just going to be, I was going to pick up the palettes and, right? I tried to tell him that. I also tried to tell him, Jessica, that you need this beloved Valentine's palette. Did he go for that? No, he did not. I tried. And this palette is a limited edition, and they're already 60% gone. It'll be gone within the next couple of days. So if anybody wants this palette, let me show it to you one more time. Let me finish my eyeballs here. Okay, look at that mascara. Right? Rude. Yeah, it was rude. I thought it was rude too. This mascara will change your life. Not even joking. Okay, so ladies. This is the beloved palette, okay? It's absolutely beautiful. These colors you will never, right? You need some mascara. These colors will never be in another palette, okay? They are called Devoted, which is a plum, like a deep plum, which makes a beautiful eyeliner. The Alluring is like a mauve, rosy, but these three here are like a satin, so they're not a matte, but they're not a shimmer. They're really, really pretty. And then this one is called Adored, and it's a very soft pink. I know the light, you can't really tell what color it is, but it's a very soft pink. You know, let me try this. Oh, well, let me finish this first. And this one is a shimmer. It's Alluring, and it is it's a mix between a white and a and a pink. Let me try this and see if this helps you at all. So you can see what those are. They are absolutely beautiful. And you could do so many different looks with this palette. And like I said, okay, so let me wash my fingers off before I wear all of that. Okay, so this palette is comes with a crease brush, and it comes with a Bon Bon tinted lip moisturizer, okay? Oops. Yeah, that way. There we go. It's $67. These two things, well, when you put them all together, it's regularly $89. For anybody that purchases one tonight, I am also throwing in a blender brush. Okay, that's on me. This is the bundle, but I'm throwing in a blender brush for anybody that orders tonight and tonight only. Okay, so if you want one, comment hashtag I need it, and then I will message you after, and we'll get you hooked up. But I just realized I didn't put any lips on. Okay, so Lisa Woods wanted to see, it's called Stiff Upper Lip Lip Stain. I have never used it. I don't know what it looks like. We're going for a day look, so I don't know how dark it's going to be. It looks pretty dark. So I don't know if I should do this tonight or do something more subtle. Okay, you guys decide. What do you want to see? Do you want to see Luxe, which is a very neutral lip gloss? Remember, this is supposed to be a day look. Or do we want to see the Stiff Upper Lip Stain? So comment 1 for the lip stain or 2 for the Luxe lip gloss. It's lucrative lip gloss, and it's fantastic. It's so soft. It's got a little mirror on the bottle. And funny story, when I got this, I thought, wow, this is a really terrible mirror. I mean, it was just like foggy, and just like for like 2 weeks, I'm like, man, this mirror is just junk. Why would they put such a crappy mirror on it? There was plastic on it. And when you take the plastic off, it comes out, it's a beautiful mirror. It's crystal clear. Okay? Okay. Well, we got 2 comments, and we got 2 for this, I keep wanting to say flavor, and it's not a flavor. Don't eat it. I mean, I guess you could. It's all natural based and never tested on animals, so it probably wouldn't kill you if you did eat it. Okay, McKenna. All right, we got 3 2s, so we're going with the 2. All right. So this is an extremely, hi Kim, neutral color. It's so soft, and but it's not sticky. You know, a lot of lip glosses, you put it on and it feels really sticky, like the wind blows and your hair sticks in your lips. This is not like that. It's just really soft and really, and it smells good. One thing that I really, really love about Younique, I'm very, very particular about the way my makeup smells. I know when you buy makeup that's like from Rite Aid, or nothing against Rite Aid, or Walmart, or one of those. Hi, Javon. When you buy makeup from those places, they always smell kind of chemically or medicine-y or something. I don't know. They always have a very strong smell. So when you put that all over your face, now you smell it all day long because it's literally underneath your nose. I hate that, hate that, hate that. The liquid foundation, the Touch Liquid Foundation, which is natural based. A lot of the products are actually gluten-free and vegan, like the Moodstruck Addiction palettes. Those are all gluten-free, and they have quite a few gluten-free products, even some vegan products. But anyways, that was like a squirrel moment. Oh, sorry. It smells really nice. Yeah, it smells really nice. And it's really soft. It dries to a matte powder finish. Again, that is in our Flawless 4 bundle, which includes, and every girl needs one of these, and if you want one, instant message me a picture of your bare naked face, standing in a window, facing a window, open window, not outside. Outside is too stark. You're squinting, and it distorts your color. Not under yellow lights. Just open up a window in the morning and take your picture before you put your makeup on, okay? Flawless 4. So you can either, the 3 things that are for sure in the Flawless 4 are the primer. Always prime, ladies. Always prime. Makes your makeup stay all day. It makes it go on really smoothly, really nicely. It falls into those fine lines and wrinkles, and it's just more smooth, okay? Primer. Foundation. Concealer. Concealer, you can use a couple different ways. You can either use a concealer in the same color as your foundation, to just cover up dark circles or whatever. I personally, because I am older, I like to use, I shouldn't say it. It's not just for older people, don't get me wrong, but because I am older, I like to use a much lighter shade because it just highlights. I am rolling up on 50 rapidly, so I think I've done fairly well with my skin, but this certainly helps you feel awake and look awake. Okay, so it will either come with the liquid foundation brush, which is fantastic. It when you put your foundation, because the foundation is a liquid, okay, it's in an eyedropper. So this bottle holds 400 drops, and you use 3 to 5. That's literally it. Tonight, I used 4 drops. I literally just dropped 4 drops. See, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little hole in the center. I just drop 4 drops around, and I just blotch it all over my face, and it is plenty. If I'm, I don't have anything really that I'm doing, I like to always have something on my face, so I'll just do 3. It's a lighter coverage. If you really want a really nice strong coverage, use 5. And it's liquid, but it dries literally to a matte. It feels like powder that you don't feel any no sticky tackiness from, like it is. It's very, very lightweight. Okay, so that's your Flawless 4. Send me a picture. I'll get you color matched. And again, I cannot stress this enough, ladies. 60% gone already, so I'm told. And you will not be able to get it again. And the colors are beautiful. I did a look the other night using this palette, and it came out really, really nice. This plum, if people look at that really dark and they're like, ooh, I don't wear anything dark like that. I don't wear a whole lot of eyeliner. I like to, sometimes I will. Not very often. I'm way, I don't like that stark look, so I use this little eyeliner brush, and I will use that dark plum as my eyeliner, just like I did tonight. In this palette number 4, I used Brave, and I just created some eyeliner with that. It's softer. I prefer it. Okay. So, that's all we've got for tonight. I think this is a look that you could totally just wear to work. It's very simple, but you look like you're starting out with your best foot forward, which I say is extremely important. I always told my kids that when they were growing up. Always start with your best foot forward. It makes for a better day. So, I will post a photo so that you can see a more up-close look. And I hope everybody has a good night. And again, you need a color match? Send me your picture. If you need that that beloved palette that you're not going to be able to get again, I strongly suggest the palette comes with the palette, the crease brush, and the Bon Bon Tinted Lip Moisturizer. And if you order 2 night and 2 night only, I am throwing in a blender brush. Okay? So that's all I've got, and we'll see everybody maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Bye-bye.